everybody. Today I want to show you a technique. Now, this is not mine. I'm not going to say that it's mine. It's something that I saw Paige actually do, something very similar to this. I'm not sure if this is exactly how she did it, but this is how I'm doing it. I'm just showing you. So I use my Creative Memories heart punch, and I cut out stack of hearts. I think there was 11 or 12. Cut out a circle punch that would fit on the back. Now what I'm creating is what's up there in the top left hand corner. It's like a flower or a pinwheel, or it's not a pinwheel, but it's like a flower. It's created with a love heart punch. Now I'm using washi tape. If you can see what I'm doing there, so I'm using the love heart that's cut out in a different colour, just for the ease of my eyes. There we go, zoomed in a bit for you. There you go. So I just use washi tape so I could reposition, and see how I'm just lining up the two love hearts so it creates another love heart. And you just make your way around in the wheel and keep the straight side to the right, and you just keep going around and around. Add more washi tape as you need it. I just found washi tape was easy. I didn't want to glue it straight away because, well, I wanted to make sure that I had it in the right shape. It sat perfectly. And you just make your way all the way around it. All the way, all the way, all the way. I'm doing this this is sped up 2 times. Just so you know. And I've made a few of these. So it took a little bit the first couple of times to get it right, to get it to sit right. And what I found worked best for me was having the washi tape so I could reposition without damaging anything, and just line up the love heart. And I did find putting the love heart underneath was a lot easier. It just made it super, super simple. And then just the last one, I just moved them around, and then what I did is I put a little bit of glue. I use art glitter glue. So I put a little bit on the inside when it wants to come out. Didn't put that much on there, it just wouldn't come out. And then I sort of squeeze that in there, and because the art glitter glue, it dries. There's no glitter in it. It dries beautiful. It is amazing stuff. I've got to be honest, I used to always think adhesive was adhesive, cut and dry. No, they're not made all equal, trust me. So I just left the washi on there because why take it off? A little bit of pressure, not a problem. Flip it over. So that heart's not actually connected to anything. That's just my little template to keep everything even. Then I went into my little bucket of brads. I've been collecting these things for eons. I couldn't tell you where to get them from. I bought a lot of these washi tapes. Goodness me, can't even speak this morning. I apologise if you can hear a dog snoring in the background. That would be Dorothy, our Chihuahua. Dory for short. She's a shocker. She's under my desk and she's snoring. And okay, so I just pop a brad through the centre, and that's it. That's all I did. And look how effective these things look. They looked so good. I love them. I wanted to do them on everything. So I was using a party paper, and sorry, there's a bit of a pause here while I'm fixing something up, digging up for more. Okay, so I made a stack of them. I only did one on camera so you can see how I did it. But then I made a few of them, and then I was just trying to work out how many I wanted on there. I did make a pink one, but see, the pink one sort of stands out a fair bit. So these are my photos. I've already backed them with some different coloured cardstock. I'm just taking 1/4 inch off all the way around. All the way around. I know I'm Australian. I know I should use metric, but for some reason, inches work for me. I don't know why. Does my head in. I don't know why. I think because everything I've ever been taught with scrapbooking is in inches. So I just use inches for everything. Anyway, as I'm just sitting there forever, that was very, very quick, but you could see that was an American Crafts cardstock, textured cardstock that I just put on the back. Now, I used glue to glue this because I was putting it through my sewing machine. The other thing I used, see my paint roller? I do that when I use the glue because I hate having it sort of, you seeing the texture of the glue through it. See, so I sewed through. And the reason I use the roller is because, as I've already said, I've got really bad rheumatoid arthritis in my hands and my wrists. And the roller just applies even pressure and it gets everything adhered perfectly. So it's great. It gets the air out of it. Much the same as, when you burnish with your, what do you call it? Any of your other tools, really. Okay, we have what feels like a massive pause. So what I'm doing here is just pulling the top thread back through to the back of the layout and just taping it down with washi tape. I hate having, sometimes thread on the front looks great. Sometimes I leave it like that. 99% of the time, my OCD kicks in, and guess what? I pull it through the background, and there's my mum from Tasmania just jumping in there. She often jumps on and has a look and sees what I'm doing, and she enjoys watching them. I have now got 3 dogs in here. No, now I have 4 dogs in here. Fantastic. Let's hope no one barks. Apologies if they do. So I'm just trying to work out. Now, originally I thought I'd make these flowers similar to what Paige Evans did. So I originally, as I was saying, sorry, I got interrupted. I thought that I would do flowers coming up from the bottom, similar to what Paige Evans did. But then I thought, you know what? This doesn't need flowers. This is a couple of kids that were handed some tools and said, work it out. So that's what I did. I thought, you know what? They don't have to be from the top or the bottom. So I made them go from the top. Something different. And I actually really loved how it worked out. So I just made everything look a little bit like, what sort of Candyman, some of the papers I used actually have some ice creams and lollipops on them and sprinkles. It's from a birthday party pack. I don't even think you can get the pack anymore. I'm using old papers and if I use something new that is current, I'll let you know where I got it from and that it's current. I have got a lot of papers in my stash, and I'll be honest with you, I doubt you can still get them. But there's nothing wrong with them, and I refuse to throw away things that I could revamp and give new life to. So I just glued them down, and it looks a little quirky here. It's doing okay. I love all the different coloured stripes. I'm 99% of the time, I wear black 24/7. That's all I wear is black. I love colour, yet this it screamed colour, add more. And it turned out so good. I love it. I've actually put it up on my wall. I love it that much. And in doing this, so telling the story, okay, I'll tell you what the story was. So my husband and I have this theory that with our children, I have a 22-year-old and we have a 22-year-old and we have a 13 and a 10-year-old. So this year so in 2022, we'll have a 23, 14 and 11-year-old. Right. We've always taught our kids side by side, show them everything, blah, blah, blah. But our two youngest kids, they very much like to figure things out for themselves. Always have. They've got that very, very educated, very, how do you put it? I'm trying to think of the words. Very hands-on approach. They don't want to be told. They don't want to be told this is how you must do it. So what we've decided to do is whenever we have an opportunity, we're going to give it to them and say, you tell us how you would do it. So we've been building a new fence, and we were at the point where we were taking down the old gate. And so my husband and I said, you know what? They can't wreck anything. So we handed them a drill, an electric drill, battery operated drill. Sorry, that's my dog barking. I've got a lot of deliveries happening today. And we handed them a drill. We handed them the drill bits. We did show them how to make the drill go lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. And we said, figure it out. And they did. These two kids, 13 and 11, they worked out how to remove this gate, and they didn't hurt themselves. They got both gates off. They loved it. They thought it was fantastic. Little learning experiences like that, I think, go a long way. Okay, what am I doing now, other than rambling about how amazing my kids are? So I've stuck down one picture. I'm just raising this one up on a little bit of foam. I just get that from Spotlight. It's $5 a pack, and they're 4x6 cards. It's adhesive on one side, and I glue it down on the other. It's simple. Okay, so now what I wanted to do is just jazz up my title and my journaling space. I don't always write a lot on my pages, but the storytelling side of it is very important to me, that, in 10 years' time, 20 years' time, 30 years' time, 50 years' time, and I'm not even here anymore, possibly, people can look at my albums and go, oh, that's what that was. They don't have to guess what the photo's about. So I utilised the leftovers from off the top, added some extra bits, and this is me just trying to figure it out. And this is the process. This is how simple it is. I just thought, hack them up, see what happens, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. That's what scrapbooking is. I look at all these scrapbooking videos, and well, not all of them, but some of them, I look at them and they're so well structured. And some people, we don't think like that. Sometimes you just need to have an idea and see where it takes you. It's not the end of the world if it doesn't work. It's a piece of paper. It doesn't have to be the latest technique, the latest paper pack, the latest kit. That's something else. At this stage, I don't buy kits. I buy a paper pack because I like the papers in it. I will then create from other stickers or punches or on my Cricut or dies, and I will make embellishments to match it. Sometimes I buy embellishments. I do have a lot of embellishments. Sometimes they work for me when I just want to do a quick page. But like in this situation, nothing's going to match. Like, look at it. It's swirly flower things hanging from the top of the page. It's all bright colours. It's all crazy. It's literally over just before Christmas here in sunny, hot Australia. and I'm in Queensland, so it's even hotter. And I just wanted it to be bright and out there. I just wanted to do a really bright page. So I just went around. I don't make you watch all of this. I just put a little bit on here so you can see my process. And I stuck them all down, and I went all the way around. See how it's just stands out. Looks pretty cool. So I think I skip over here in a minute, just showing you this is how I went around all the pages. And then what I didn't stick it right in the corner yet because I wanted to sort of make sure that I didn't have the same one side by side. OCD. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. See how crazy that looks? But you know what? It totally works. So then I just went through and I thought, I don't want this to be straight. I don't want this to be all even. I want some to be longer, some to be shorter. That's what I want. Matches the swirly at the top because it's crazy. It's not quite right. You think, are they flowers? Are they clouds? Are they... what is it? So I just went through and did this, and I think I actually absolutely love how it turned out. And I really don't think I've done that before. And that's bizarre because I've done a lot of scrapbooking. Yeah, I don't think I've done this. I just wanted to do something different, something around the edges to make it look finished but different. And it's not something you can go, okay, go to this shop and buy this sticker and you too can create this look. Grab some old papers. They don't have to be bright. They could be, matching. You could do two-tone. You could do this with black and white. You could do this with pink and white. You could do this for a baby. You could do this for your pets. You could do this for a birthday party. You could do this for Mother's Day, number one mum, Father's Day. You could do any of those things. End of year Christmas party. You could do it like the list is endless. Now all I'm doing is dovetailing the ends of some of them. Some of them I make them into arrow shapes. So it's the head, and some are dovetailed. Just to give, again, more texture. Why not? So I just go around, do all that. I don't make you watch all this. You know how to dovetail. It's pretty simple. And go around, blah, blah, blah. I think it looked really cool in the end. So just trying to figure out if it's... okay, I think I left in a lot more than I realised I left in. I apologise. But this is what I do. I sit here and I tinker with paper. That's what I do. I love to create with all different things, mixed media, or just paper, bit of glue, bit of sticky stuff, and voila, look what I create, scrapbook pages. I absolutely love it. It's my calm, happy place. So let me know below what you would like to see. More of what? I'm planning on doing shorter videos to show you different techniques. This is me. I'm using my creative memories again. These stickers are from so long ago. I bought these back when I was doing creative memories back in 2004. So I don't know if you can get these stickers anymore, but I'm sure they have something very similar. I have so many of these stickers and I bought them so long ago, but colour match perfectly. So hey, why not use it? And so I created that. So let me know. So what I'm going to do, I'll let you know in 2022, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create videos to show you this is the finished product and this is what I did to create this effect on this page. Are they all my own ideas that I thought of out of my own head? Probably not. I don't think there's any scrapbooker that can honestly say that they have not been influenced by someone else and or taken a snippet of something and combined it with another idea and it's gone bang, that's mine. These ideas are things that I have not only seen and used, but I may have found a quicker way to do it or an easier way to do it. I might be able to, I'm a hands-on learner, so I watch people do things and then I figure out a way that I can do it quicker, simpler. This is me talking to my child. She was asking how she wanted to do some cooking, and yeah, she was asking how to do it, and I'm like, well, you have to do it like this. Sorry, a bit of real life chucked in there. That's what happens when you got 3 kids, 3 independent kids. And then we're just about done. So I think I leave the journaling until 9 times out of 10. I leave the journaling off until after I've finished the video or the layout. I got thrown off obviously because my daughter came in. But let me know if this is okay. If you like this, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. And please share my page. I'm really hoping to give this a really red hot shot. And hopefully you can come along and learn a new technique or something that makes you happy. Thanks for watching.